user.getConnection method returns JDBC connection object. Tell me guys, JDBC connection object means it is the object of connection interface or object of a class that implements connection interface. It is the object of a class that implements connection interface. Then why we are not highlighting him that class name? Because that class name changes database to database, JDBC driver to driver. So better to refer JDBC connection object with the driver specific class name or common connection interface reference variable. Common connection interface reference variable. So that is the reason, okay, we are referring with connection interface reference variable, but it is not object of connection interface. One more angle I presented, guys. What is the angle? We say serializable object, but do you really think it is object of serializable interface? No, it is the object of a class that implements serializable interface. We say list object. Do you really think it is object of list interface? No, it is the object of a class that implements list interface. We say map object. Do you think it is object of map interface? No, it is the object of a class that implements what? Java.util.map interface. Are you listening my statement, boss? Similarly, in JDBC, connection object means what? It is the object of a class that implements java.sql.connection interface. Pronunciation wise, we say with interface name because that's a common name for all. That's a common thing for all connection object classes that implement. But it does not mean object is really created for connection interface. Okay, this is purely to demonstrating what? Runtime polymorphism with loose coupling or not. Loose coupling with runtime polymorphism. Remember that point, guys? Right. Okay, now listen. Till yesterday, we were busy what? Establishing connection, guys. JDBC statement object. Tell me guys, once road between Java application and database software is established, recollect other day we discussed about statement object which acts as a vehicle between Java application and database software. What's the use of that vehicle, guys? What's the use of that vehicle? To carry inputs to database software from Java application. What those inputs? SQL queries. And to carry outputs given by database software back to Java application. What are those outputs, guys? What are those outputs? SQL query execution results. Or when SQL queries are executed, you will get one or other result or not. Understanding my statement? Yes, I'm talking about this statement object, boss. Okay. JDBC statement object acts as vehicle between Java application and database software to carry inputs, nothing but SQL queries to database software from Java application and to carry outputs, nothing but SQL query results back to Java application from database software. Yes, boss. Okay. You feel this is Java application, guys? Already I have given this diagram, but one more time I am giving. This is our database software. Yes, boss. Uh, the connection looks like a road. The JDBC connection looks like a road, guys. This is like JDBC connection, boss. JDBC connection, which is like a road. JDBC connection, which is like road. Babu, problem is your side. Check your side. Okay, guys. Now, this is our Java application, boss. This is our database software, boss. Right, guys. Now listen. Here I am taking small vehicle. Here is small vehicle, boss. Here is my small vehicle. Vehicle is nothing but statement object, guys. Vehicle is nothing but statement object. Yeah, what it carries, boss? What it carries? It carries inputs SQL query. It carries inputs SQL query. And what it carries, guys? SQL query outputs. What it carries? SQL query results. Yes, definitely it carries what, guys? SQL query results. So here SQL query nothing but what? Inputs, guys. Okay, here SQL query results is nothing but outputs. Yes, how to create this one? How to create this one? Yes, to create JDBC statement object. To create JDBC statement object. Yes, guys, same thing. Statement st is equal to con dot create statement. Yes, this is a direct method we are having. How driver manager dot get connection internally create JDBC connection object and returns connection object. Similarly, this create statement method invoked on JDBC connection object internally creates and returns statement object. Don't worry about oops internally. First, concentrate on functionality. This method call is giving me statement object. Array, listen. Date dot to string method giving string object having date and time, right? Yeah, length method gives length of the string. Similarly, this method called on connection object internally creates statement object and returns that statement object. Are you listening my statement? But here also same question rises. What is that question? When java.sql.statement statement is an interface. Statement is interface. How can you say? How can you say? Con dot create statement method return JDBC statement object returns JDBC statement object. I think same story of yesterday. It is not object of java.sql.statement interface. It is the object of a class that implements what? It is the object of a class that implements java.sql.statement interface. Then why are you not highlighting that class name? That class name will change database to database, driver to driver. That's why we are not highlighting the real class name. We are trying to refer with a common interface reference variable. What is that common interface? Java.sql.statement. Come on, guys. Come on. In the childhood, you might have studied cow story, guys. In the school days, you might have heard about cow story. If not, now listen the story. I am very good at telling stories. Okay. One day teacher felt today he cannot conduct the class. That's why he asked an intelligent student of the classroom, hey boy, get up and you talk about the cow. Hey boy, get up, you talk about the cow. So since that boy belongs to village, he got lot of information about cow and he has spoke nearly 45 minutes about the cow. Everyone happy, teacher happy, class is over. Okay. But by seeing boy talent, okay, teacher said that tomorrow you have to speak about aeroplane. Tomorrow also I am not going to take the class, but tomorrow in front of students you have to talk about aeroplane. Since this boy belongs to village, you don't know anything about aeroplane, guys. You don't know anything about what? Aeroplane. But he came to the class and teacher is very strict. So that's why he is very intelligently started a discussion about aeroplane is like this. Aeroplane is a vehicle that travels in the air. Okay. We can that travels in the air. When passenger look down from the aeroplane, earth can be seen. On earth, cow will be there. Cow is a domestic animal. Cow gives the milk. Milk color is health. Milk is very healthy for body. Again, he started talking about the cow only. Few lines he talked about what? Aeroplane. Again, he shifted back to cow. After 10-15 minutes, everyone realized this guy is not talking about aeroplane. This guy is talking about what? Cow. Sir, why are you telling that story? Whatever time I spend on connection object other day, same story for statement object. Not only for statement object. In JDBC in future, you will get another 10 objects. For all another 10 objects, same story. For all other 10 objects, same story, guys. For all other 10 objects, same story. Are you listening my statement, boss? Are you understanding my statement, boss? What is the story? It is not the object of given interface. It is the object of a class that implements given interface. That's it. Come on. You will get statement object, result set object, prepared statement object, callable statement object. So many, nearly 10 plus objects will come in JDBC. For all the things, same story. All you have to mentally prepare for that. We highlight interface name as object name, but it does not mean okay, objects are created for interfaces. Objects are created for what? Classes implementing interfaces. But class name changes time to time, database to database, driver to driver. We never highlight object name with class name. We always highlight object name with what? Interface name. Everyone got the point, guys? Answer. Yes, object to object common interface name will change, boss. That we have to remember. Common interface names you have to remember. Anyhow, you will remember because we are We are calling object name with common interface names only. Okay. It is not the object of java.sql.statement interface. It is the object of underlying JDBC driver software supplied Java class that implements java.sql.statement interface. Since class names will change based on the JDBC driver software and database software we use. Come on. Database software we use. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Database software we use, we never specify real class name. To refer JDBC statement object. Moreover, we always refer with common interface reference variable. We always refer with common interface reference variable, that is java.sql.statement interface reference. Statement interface reference variable st. Are you understanding my statement? Today you don't worry about the oops related to this one, guys. Create statement method is available in what? Connection object class. JDBC connection object class. That's why I'm calling on con. Use common sense. If a method is called on X object, definitely method will be there in the class of that X object, na boss. If method is called on Y object, generally method will be there in the class of that Y object or not. Okay, oops related to this statement, I will talk internally later. For the timing, what you concentrate here is, okay, what you concentrate is on the connection object I am calling create statement method. It is internally taking the pain of creating what? Statement object and returning statement object. Are you listening my statement, boss? Yes. Karam Kranti, I am removing you because you switched on your camera. Right, boss. If you switch on your camera, I will remove you from the session, boss. You are not a kid. One day, 2 day, okay. But every day, if you are doing, means you are intentionally doing for attention. If you want attention, get the job. Entire society will recognize. What's the use of switching on cameras for attentions? Or do one thing. Keep your nude photographs in the Facebook. You will get attention. Dirty fellows. Don't you have control on your cameras? Okay, boss. Right. Now let's come to our code. Here is my G drive workspaces. Where is advanced Java? Here is my 415. Here is my JDBC. This one. Okay. Already we created connection object, boss. Today let me create statement object also. Create statement object. Statement object. One by one I'm introducing, boss. Nothing else. Con dot create statement, guys. Con dot create statement here. Now you observe. I want to know statement object class name. Statement object class name. Yes, guys. Here st dot get class. Other day I said, na, if you want to know class name of any object, we can call get class method or not. See, I want to know class name of connection object, con dot get class. If you want to know class name of statement object, st dot. Especially it is very useful, guys. We are calling method getting object, but we don't know class name of the object because we are referring that object with Kaushal. Get name is not required. Get class is sufficient. Okay. Fine, boss. Okay. Say CMD, boss. Just say CMD. Java C CONN test dot Java. Java C CONN test dot Java. Java CONN. Observe what is statement object class name, guys. Oracle statement wrapper. What is that? Oracle statement wrapper. Connection object class name, guys. T4C connection. Sir, why are you not highlighting this class name? Tomorrow, if I move to another database, another driver, okay, do you think these class names are fixed? No. But connection, connection and statement interface names are fixed or not? Connection and statement interface names are fixed. Now tell me, better to refer those objects with common interface reference variables or class name that are changing database to database, driver to driver? So better to refer with common interface reference variables or not? See, guys, I conducted so many advanced Java batches. In future also I will conduct. In future also I will conduct more batches. For me, better to remember each student name or better to refer any student name with a common name called Natras or student. For me, better to remember lakhs of student names or better to refer anyone with a common name called Natras or student. So if I start referring you Natras or student, any batch, any time, any year, old or new na, are you understanding my statement? Old or new na, so I can happily refer with a common name or not, so that my memory can be used towards Java, not towards remembering you people names. What do you say, guys? My memory can be used towards Java, improving Java knowledge, not towards what? This remembering you people name. Here also, in the market, how many JDBC drivers are there? Hundreds are there. 100 JDBC drivers are there. Okay, that means 100 connection object classes are there. 100 statement object classes are there. Better to remember and use 100 connection object class name, 100 statement object class names, or better to refer all connection objects with common connection interface. Similarly, better to refer all statement objects with common, okay, statement object with common statement interface reference variable or not. Yes, whenever I introduce new object, I will highlight this point once, guys. Okay, note. Because you have to accept the fact. You have to accept this fact as early as possible. I think already you started accepting it, but I'm wantedly highlighting, repeating it. in Oracle thin driver, in Oracle thin driver, statement object class name is, statement object class name is this. Statement of object class name is this. Implementing java.sql dot statement interface directly or indirectly. Directly means directly implements. Indirectly means eh, class may extend from another class may implement this interface. So directly or indirectly implemented, guys. Okay, super. I think you got the idea about what is statement object. Keep that one aside. I will reuse it. But first of all, let me talk about different types of SQL queries. Sir, why are you talking SQL queries? After all, statement object is there for what purpose, guys? After all, statement object is there for what purpose? To send and execute SQL queries in database software and to bring the results back to data, to bring the result back to Java application from database software. That's the main purpose of statement object, right? Okay, that's why first of all we'll try to understand different types of SQL queries that are there. According to according to Oracle specification, according to Oracle specification, there are four types of SQL queries. Four types of SQL queries. Number one, DML queries, guys. Data manipulation language queries. Data manipulation. Data manipulation language queries. Yes, what they are, guys? They are basically what? Insert, update, and delete SQL queries. They are basically insert, update, delete, and SQL queries. Are you listening? Yes, boss. B. DRL queries. Data retrieving language queries. Data retrieving language queries. Yeah, these are basically select queries, guys. These are basically select SQL queries. Okay, next one. DDL queries. DDL queries. What is next one? Data definition language queries. What they are? Create table, drop table, alter table, and etc. Alter table, etc. Guys, these are DDL queries. Next, TCL queries. Transaction control language queries. Transaction control language queries. Transaction control language queries. Okay, something like rollback, rollback, save point, and etc. Are you understanding my point, guys? Okay. So these are the four popular types, guys. These are our four popular types. But listen, according to JDBC, according to JDBC Java, we never bother about these four types. We never bother about not four types. Okay, guys. We never bother about these four types. According to JDBC, according to Java, we say there are only two types of queries: select queries, non select queries. That's it. Select, non select query. Come on, guys. According to Sahu, DCL is not official. I am giving according to Oracle specification. Right now, our basic concentration is not on that, boss. Are you understanding? Can you come back to the basic discussion? Okay, guys. Right. According to JDBC or Java, there are two types of SQL queries. There are two types of SQL queries to send and execute. See, Oracle people may divide 5 types, 10 types, 20 types. But according to JDBC, we categorize into two types. That's it. To send and execute in database software. Okay. See, Oracle people may categorize n number of types, 20 types. We don't bother. But according to Java, there are two types of queries. Number one, select SQL queries. Select SQL queries, nothing but DRL queries. Okay, guys. Now listen carefully. Use, what is that? Use execute query method. What method? Use execute query method on statement object to send and execute. To send and execute SQL select query. SQL select query to database software. SQL select query to database software. Now listen, guys. Execute query method returns JDBC result set object. Execute query method returns JDBC result set object. What object, guys? JDBC result set object representing the records given by select query execution. Records given by select SQL query execution. Select SQL query execution. Everyone focus. Don't deviate from the discussion. Execute query method return JDBC result set object representing the records given by select SQL query execution. It basically looks like this, guys. Listen carefully. Example. Result set RS. Again, same story. Result set object means it is not object of, come on. Result set interface. It is the object of a class that implement result set interface. Again, cow story. Again, cow story. I said, na, like this 10 objects will come in JDBC. We refer with interface name, but do you think they are objects of interfaces? No, they are the objects of classes implementing interfaces, right? Again, same story is applicable for result set also, boss. Result set RS is equal to st.execute query. Let us assume we are having select star from student table. Select star from student. Select star from what, guys? Student. So let us assume in student database table we are having 3 columns: SNO, SNAME, SADD. SNO number, Yes name varchar 2. I think everyone knows that. Okay, where is variable st? St is already available statement object of worst fellow. Sumit, every minute is fresh minute. Here st is nothing but statement object. Dirty fellows. After listening entire Ramayana is asking what is st. Statement object na boss. Just now we discussed. Okay. So if you are that much worried, I will create statement object also. Now don't ask me what is connection. Waste fellow. Okay. Con create statement. Like this, I created statement object boss. Now I am calling this. Right. Now let's see what happens. I have a DB table, SNO, SName, SADD. Okay, boss. Now tell me here. 101 Raja, Hyderabad. 102 Ramesh, Vizag. Now listen, this query goes to database software, executes in database software, gathers the record because I am selecting all the records, gathers the records, puts into result set object and returns the result set object. But how does that result set object looks, guys? How does that result set object looks? The result set object looks like this, guys. This is RS. What is this? This is my RS, guys. Now tell me. Every result set object by default contains two positions. One is BFR, before first record. Every file contains beginning of the file, end of the file. Na? Similarly, BFR, ALR, before first record. ALR means after last record. BFR means before first record. Before first record. ALR means after last record. This is result set object, guys. Whatever two records are there in the table, now they will come and become part of result set object. 101 Raja, Hyderabad. That's the first record, guys. Second record, 102 Ramesh, Vizag, guys. 102 Ramesh, Vizag. Super boss. Now listen. Every record will have a index. First index, second index. Every record will have a index, guys. Every record will have a index. Are you listening my statement? Super. Next one. Next one. Each record in the result set also will have a index. That is again one based index. 1, 2, 3. Super. Yes, in JDBC everything is one based index, boss. 1, 2, 3. Observe very carefully. I have a statement object. Using statement object, I called execute query method. That execute query method takes the query, sends to database software. Okay, and having records of what? Having records of what? Database table. Result set object will be created here. The result set object will be created like this. Are you noticing it, guys? Having the records of result set, the result set object will be created like this. Now tell me, guys, the records in result set object and the column values in each record of result set object and the column values in each record of result set object are having will be maintained having one based index, guys. What index, guys? One based index. Array, how array maintain zero based index? See, record 1, record 2. And in the first record, column 1, column 2, column 3. Column 1, column 2, column 3. Everyone understood my point there or not there? It is not map object. Sorry, who said it is a map object? It's a different object. Result set object is different. It's not a map object. It is not a list object. It's a different object having its own kind of data. You cannot say result set object is internally map object. Where are the keys? Where are the values? No keys and no values. Now, boss, records are having index and each column in the record is also having index. It's a separate object. It is a totally different object. Everyone understood, guys? So this is about select queries, guys. Okay, now we have to think about non-select queries. Shiva Reddy, I should write one in letters. Okay. Index will be written in ONE1 letters. Dirty fellow. And you are teaching me how to present subject. Look at his requirement, guys. Write one letters we can understand later. Anyone writes index in letters? From where you studied C language and core Java are a dirty fellow. Anyone writes indexes in letters? Okay. I'm leaving to you people, guys. Okay. You want this one based index. Okay. Array. Right, boss. Leave it. These people won't study core Java and C language properly, waste our time and your time. Just ignore those guys. Okay. One based index means count starts with 1. Array index starts with what, guys? 0. Arrays are having 0 based index. Count starts with 0. Okay, na? First, feel shame and sit in core Java C language one more time. Arrays are having 0 based index means you are asking me to explain. Okay. You are asking me to explain means do one thing after a class go and throw your engineering certificate in the drainage and you also jump into drainage. Dirty fellows. You are asking me to explain what is zero based index. You are asking me to explain what is one based index. English ra babu, English. If I scold, you will feel bad. But if you don't feel, you will be in the feeling. I'm an engineer. I completed C language. I completed core Java. What's the use of such knowledge without understanding basic terminologies? After a few minutes, you will ask me what is variable also. Dirty fellows. Bend your back, instead of wasting your time in front of Netflix and Amazon Prime videos, YouTube videos. Study. That is your goal. That is going to give bread and butter. That is going to give few rupees. Otherwise, forever you will be dependent upon your parents, or forever you will be begging that ID, this ID from others. Dirty fellows. Shame on you guys. You are asking me to explain what is meaning of one based index, what is meaning of zero based index. I must scold. If I don't scold, you will think that I asked a great question, sir has ignored my question. I must scold and tell answer. Because I don't want to see you people in the psychological feeling. Fine. Yes. Okay, boss. Now listen. Second one is what? Non-select queries. Non-select SQL queries. Okay. Non-select SQL queries. Yes. What queries are called non-select SQL queries, guys? DML queries, DDL queries, DDL queries, and TCL queries. TCL queries. Now listen, guys. These queries, especially DML queries, guys. DML queries return numeric value representing number of records that are affected. Number of records that are affected after query execution. After query execution. When it comes to DRL queries, what they return, guys? These queries return. These queries give bunch of records, guys. Bunch means set of records. Bunch of records that are selected from database. That are selected from database software after executing the SQL query. After executing the SQL query. Okay, guys. Now listen. To send and execute. See, for select query, they have given execute query method, right? For non-select query, they have given execute update method, guys. To send and execute non-select SQL query. Non-select SQL query, especially DML queries, guys. Especially what query, guys? DML queries. We can use execute update method. What method, guys? Execute update method on statement object, JDBC statement object. A statement object, JDBC statement object, one and the same, guys. Super, boss. Next one, execute update method. Execute update method returns numeric value. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Returns new any DML query, any non-select query, execute update. Numeric value back to Java application representing number of records that are affected. Number of records that are affected because of non-select SQL query execution. Non-select SQL query execution, especially DML query execution. So for example, listen, into count one is equal to st.execute update. Tell me what is my query. Generally, it is recommended to write queries in uppercase so that they can be okay. so that they can be differentiated from Java code, guys. Delete from student where SNO is equal to greater than or equal to 100. SNO is equal to greater than or equal to 100. Tell me, guys, what it will give. Here, what? 101, 102. Both records will be deleted. Both records will be deleted means what? You will get 2, na? You will get 2. Come on. Gives 2 if 2 records are deleted. Sorry, if no records are deleted, 0. Gives 0. Gives 2 if 2 records are deleted. Gives 0 if no records are deleted. No records are, because satisfying this condition, no records are there. Then you will get 0 or not. Then definitely you will get 0 or not. Okay, boss. So, see, guys, select queries will give bunch of records. That's where result set object is in the picture. What is there in the picture? Result set object. Come on. Non-select queries gives what? Numeric values. That's why return type is int. Execute update method return type is what, guys? Int. Did you notice that? Did you observe that, guys? Yes. Okay, guys. Select query execution. Select SQL query execution gives bunch of records. Select SQL query execution gives bunch of records. So execute bunch of records in the form of result set. In the form of result set. So execute query method return type is result set. Execute query method return type is reader. It's a public method, guys. It's a result set, guys. It is execute query, guys. We are passing query. Check it out. Public method return type is result set. Execute query is the method. Parameter is string. SQL query you have to pass as a string only, na boss. Okay, throws SQL exception. Throws what? SQL exception. This is the signature of the method, boss. Similarly, non-select queries, non-select SQL query, especially DML query, guys. Return numeric value representing number of records that are affected. So the execute update method return type is int. Array int means 4 bytes, boss. Big range. In Java, int means what? 4 bytes, big range. Big range only will come. Yes. In future, I'll introduce other method whose return type is long also. For the timing, you just worry about this one only. What is the signature of the method, guys? It's a public method. It is execute update method. Come on. It's execute update method. Here string query. Here is my throws SQL exception. Are you noticing it, guys? When it is select query, you have to send it to database software by using execute query method. If it is non-select query, you have to send it to database software by calling execute update method. Like this, you are going to differentiate which is select query, which is non-select query. You have to use that brain. You have to use that common sense. Sir, if I do reverse, what happens? Error will come. If I do reverse, what happens? Error will come. Satyam Gupta, how can you specify non-select SQL query? Execute update method. Anything you pass in execute update method will be taken as non-select query. Anything you pass in execute query method will be taken as select query. Satyam Gupta, please respond, dirty fellow. Are you there, Satyam Gupta? Right. Okay. So that's why when once you decided whether query is select query or non-select query, in order to send and execute in database software, you have to decide the method properly. If it is select query, compulsory you should use execute query method only. If it is non-select query, compulsory you should use execute update method only. Everyone understood my point, guys? Okay. Now let me give that feel also from the SQL prompt. I think everyone is ready with Arakil, guys. Connect system manager. Any version, no problem. See, guys, I already having employee table. Select star from EMP. See, select star from EMP. I'm ready with bunch of records. Select query giving me bunch of records or not? Bunch of records. But in Java, how these bunch of records will come and store, guys? Result set object. How these bunch of records will come and store, guys? Result set object. Okay, now let me update Ramesh salary. Ramesh salary by 10,000, boss. Update tell me, guys. EMP set salary. Sal is equal to 10,000. Where EMPNO, what's the column name? Sal, what's the column name? EMPNO. EMPNO is equal to 789. Now listen, are you getting record or one numeric value? Are you getting record or you are getting numeric value? Numeric value. That's why we should use execute query method or execute update method. Execute query method, execute update method. Execute update, because execute update method is also capable of returning what? Numeric value representing number of records that are affected. Are you listening my statement, guys? Okay, but always remember one statement, boss. Note SQL keywords. Select, insert, update. Sindhu, if you don't have a command prompt, you can use the regular SQL plus also. If you don't have command prompt, you can use SQL plus also. If you want to get command prompt, just search for SQL. You will get run command line. Run command line. That means that automatically opens. SQL keywords, DB table names, column names are not case sensitive. Are not case sensitive. You can write in uppercase, lowercase, anything, boss. Are not case sensitive in SQL. But column data, column values, that means record values, boss, are case sensitive. Record values are case sensitive. Listen. Column names are not case sensitive, but this Raja is case sensitive. This clerk is case sensitive. Are you listening my statement, boss? Okay. But column data are values. Column data or values are case sensitive. Column data or values are case sensitive. Super boss. Okay. Now, someone is asking me question, let me answer. How can we get default tables? How can we get default DB tables in Oracle? In your system, EMP table is coming up, boss. Everyone open SQL prompt and check. In your system, default table EMP is coming up. How to check? Select star from EMP. Are you getting error or you are getting output? If default table is coming, fine. If not coming, follow the procedure what I am giving. Follow the procedure what I am giving. Okay, the people, if those are getting error, just follow the procedure. Those default tables are required, boss. In future, I use. Go to Oracle installation. Go to Oracle installation. Search for Scott.sql. Search for Scott.sql, guys. Yes, you got Scott.sql. Open it. Open now, boss. There you observe. Already you connected. Leave it. Already you connected. That's why SQL plus is there. So from table 28 line number 2 till the end, you copy and paste on the SQL prompt. You copy and paste on SQL prompt. After that, you type the same query. Select star from EMP. Coming or not coming? Okay. If at all default tables are not coming, do this one. Yes. What is this? Go to Oracle installation. Everywhere same procedure. 19C, 10C, 11G, everywhere same procedure. Go to Oracle installation folder. Go to Oracle installation folder. Search for Scott.sql and copy and paste line number. Copy and paste line number 28 to till end. Line number 28 to till end. Till end. Till end. From Scott.sql to Scott.sql to SQL prompt. SQL prompt. Understanding my statement, boss? Okay, after this select star from will work. Everything will work, boss. Everything will work. Fine. Mr. Dirty Fellow, Vinay Kumar, you should not type on command prompt, worst fellow. You should type on SQL prompt. Look at this in Vinay Kumar. No brain, no common sense. He has typed on command prompt. I asked you to type it on command prompt, SQL prompt. Where is your brain, dirty fellow? If I scold, you will feel bad. I asked you to do on SQL prompt. I asked you to do on SQL prompt, command prompt. Completed engineering, don't know the difference between SQL prompt and command prompt. Concentrate, Ra Babu, concentrate. Okay, guys. Line number 28 to till end. On SQL prompt, not on command prompt. It should be on SQL prompt. Yes. Or if you have SQL plus, you go for SQL plus window. Okay. Fine, boss. Right. Now listen. So let us take our serious second application development. Serious. Okay. Everyone stop doing practicals. Concentrate. Everywhere same procedure. Stop doing parallel practicals. Concentrate now. Write a JDBC application. Right, everyone stop doing parallel practicals, come out of that SQL, getting default tables later we can work out. Concentrate now. Socham Chaudhary, I asked to copy from drop table onwards. Who asked to copy from Scott onwards? You don't know what line number 28 means. What are dirty fellow? Dirty fellow, did I ask to connect from Scott Tiger? Waste fellow, I asked to copy from 28. Who asked to copy this connect one? Already you connected to SQL prompt. Now again, why are you trying to connect? And that too I have given clearly line number 28. Dirty fellow. Because already all these things we have done by connecting to Oracle. Yes or no, na? Already we connected to Oracle, boss. Already we connected to Oracle and we have given our own username password to connect to Oracle. That's why next onwards I am asking to do. Why drop table? If any old tables are there with that name, drop it and create new table. Are you listening, guys? These are basics of SQL, Ra Babu. Join in Oracle classes. Because in interview, they'll ask SQL queries like anything. In the company, you need SQL knowledge. Join Oracle classes. Parallelly, at least start doing it. Write a JDBC application. That way, as a fresher, you cannot escape learning from Oracle class. Definitely, you need SQL and PL/SQL knowledge, boss, to clear interview as a fresher. Anyhow, as experienced perfect, it's the default. Anyhow, it's required. Write a JDBC application to get records from student DB table. Student DB table of Oracle database software and display them on the console. Display them on console. So this is my application requirement, boss. This is the application that I would like to develop. Yes, I will give all the steps. Right now, student table is not there. Let us assume student table is not there. I am going to create manually. I am going to insert records into student table manually because I want to start with the select operation. In future, through JDBC application only, we are going to create the table. Through JDBC application only, we are going to insert the record. But right now, I want to perform select operation. That's why creating table and keeping table ready with records is my responsibility. Okay, step number 1, keep the following software setup ready. Keep the following software setup ready. Yes, same as first application only, boss. But once again, I am giving Oracle any version in my system 11G is there. Oracle any version in my system 11G is there. Next one, Java any version, but recommended to have minimum JDK 1.8 plus. Then only we can enjoy auto loading of driver class. Next one, edit plus. Very soon I'll introduce Eclipse. For the timing, you go for edit plus. Edit plus any version. Okay, same as first application setup, boss. Same as first application the setup, boss. You can use Notepad also, your choice. First application setup. Same as first application setup. Step number 2. Okay. Launch SQL plus or SQL prompt window. Okay, window and connect to Oracle database software. Oracle database software. Oracle database software. Now listen. Run command line. Run command line, guys. Here, connect system manager. I'll give everything one by one. Don't worry. So what is that? Launch run command line from Oracle installation. Understanding my point? From Oracle installation. From Oracle installation. And from Oracle installation. Then what is next one, boss? We have to say like this. We have to say like this. Stop doing parallel practicals, concentrate. Sysmanager. Stop doing parallel practicals, concentrate here. Once you go to one mode, you will be in that mode only, na? You don't listen the class, huh? Okay. Step number 3. Create. First observe. Sit at home. Spend time, then create the table. Create DB table student having records. Yes, boss. Tell me, guys. Generally, when you create a table, we will try to take one primary key column or not. We will try to take one primary key column. Primary key column does not allow null values. That means empty values. And does not allow duplicates also. Primary key column is equal to. Come on. PK column. Primary key column, which is also called PK column, right? What is that? Not null plus unique. Not null plus unique const. Unique column. So that is called PK, not FK. Okay, guys. So now tell me, it's a recommendation only, not compulsory. Every table should have a PK column. Understanding my? It's a recommendation. It's a recommendation to have one PK column in every table. It's not mandatory. It's a recommendation. It's a good designing. Because there should be one or other unique column, na boss, to access each record. Let's see the queries, guys. Create table student. is not case sensitive, boss. You can write in lower case, upper case, mixed case also. Create table student. SNO number is the data type 5, then primary key. SNO is the column name, data type, size of the column, primary key is the constraint. Yes name, varchar 2 of 20. Varchar 2 means column size will increase dynamically. Suppose I kept Ramesh, it will allocate memory that is required for Ramesh only, though 20 is taken. SADD, varchar 2 of 20. SADD, varchar 2 of 20. Next, I want to have average also, four columns. Average, okay, number 10 comma 2. Number 10 comma 2 floating point, guys. It is saying that student table is already there. Okay, maybe for other batches I might have created it. I'm just deleting the table and executing the same query. You need not to execute it. Okay, executing the same query. Yeah, here control V, control C will not work, guys. You have to press enter key to copy the content of command prompt. Yes. Yes, we got a table there or not there? We got the table here. Okay. Now you want to see the table information elaborately, boss. Okay. You want to see the table information elaborately, guys. Describe student. Describe student. DESC. Yes, you will get entire structure of the table, boss. You will get entire structure of the table. That's it. Describe means description about DB table will come. Nice, boss. Next, someone is asking me, I want to get all the tables. Select star from tab, guys. Select star from tab. Then you will get all the tables that are there in this. 388 tables are there, guys. Default tables or whatever it is. Total 388 tables are there. So select star from tab to get all the tables. DB tables. Yes, boss. Okay. Next, if you have a table, that is not enough. I want to insert some records into the table. Let's see, guys. Select star from student. Okay. Ravi Kumar, no need of setting path, nothing. Same as first application means everything same. Everything same. Same as first application means what, guys? Again, you will set path, dirty fellow. Path is required every day or one time is enough. I don't know from which dunya these people will come, guys. Mr. Gupta, path is basically core Java setup or every day you required. Okay. Mr. Dani Baba, your jar file is not added. Problem in jar file adding, check it out. Okay, everyone concentrate. Okay, I want to insert record, boss. I want to insert record. Insert into student values 101 Raja, address Hyderabad, average this one. Like this, we can insert multiple records, boss. 102 Rajesh, Delhi, 91 point. Next 103. Suresh, Mumbai, 92.66. Then I have to go for, okay, commit boss. I have to take commit. Right. We cannot insert multiple records at a time. You have to insert record by record. Learn all fundamentals first. Spend some time in the internet or join Oracle classes. Commit completed. Okay, boss. So like this record insertion is done. To confirm whether records are inserted properly or not. Commit will permanently save the record. Ajad Kumar, please join SQL classes. Select star from student. Select star from student, guys. Okay, here is what? Select star from student. See, we are getting 3 records over there or not there. Everyone should, for interview sake, everyone should have a good Oracle knowledge, boss. Right. Select star from student. Sumit, maybe through GUI possible, but through insert query not possible. Right. Can we use to define student table? Are worst fellow, student is a user defined table only, na? Okay. Dani Baba, Oracle is not part of advanced Java course. Oracle is a separate course to learn. Right. What do you expect, guys? You want everything free, huh? Super. Right. Say paste. Right. Like this, we got the table ready or not there. Super. So keep these things in mind. Last step, application development is still not done. Are you understanding my point? Okay. Vinay Kumar, .mdb is a MS Access file. Why are you bringing MS Access error, dirty fellow? Vinay Kumar, if you ask non-sync question next time, I will remove from the batch, boss. Now, why are you talking about MDB file here? Dirty fellow. You're trying to show your talent of MS Access in Oracle. Right now, we are talking with Oracle MySQL. Last warning I am giving. Since hands are free, mind is free, don't type something in this. MDB file. Tell me what is MDB file? You just typed something here. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Develop the Java application. Develop the Java application having JDBC code to get the records. To get the records from student DB table. Yes, this is the major step, guys. This is the major step, guys. Okay, that I am going to take up when we meet in Monday's class. Our next class will be on Monday. Our next class will be on Monday. Come on, guys. And Monday morning, 9 o'clock, Hibernate batch is starting. All you all people are eligible to attend in that batch. You all people are eligible to attend that batch. Okay. Yes. Tomorrow, no tools class is there. I'm taking some other batch classes. Okay. Discussion. You can collect the meeting ID. You can collect the meeting ID from here. Check it out. From here you can collect it. Basic JDBC is the prerequisite, boss. Hibernate duration 2.5 months. Hibernate duration is 2.5 months. Okay, here is the link for Hibernate. You can come. Say paste. Yes. I'm pasting Hibernate URL. This one. Yes. This is Hibernate URL. Please collect it. Okay. Swaroop Sarkar, tomorrow JSP class is there as announced. All announced classes are there tomorrow. Your next class will be Monday. Next class will be Monday. Okay. Hibernate Monday 9 o'clock new batch. Monday 9 o'clock new batch. Thank you. Have a nice time. Servlet you can expect after 30 sessions. JSP and Servlet classes can be taken parallelly. Okay. Rakesh Kumar interface name will not be changed because it is given by Sun Microsystem. Sarkar Barake, please send his details. Our admin will take care. Thank you guys. Have a nice time. Sumit MCA, next 30 classes are required to complete JDBC. So far, don't count initial classes, just count JDBC beginning onwards. That's it. Pavan, I am feeling bit good. Thank you.